One of the things you get to fix is the key. But what I've been doing is make sure it's in neutral. From touch this and this.
Jump this all night.
Yeah. Toy jumper cables. There's a real set of cables. Look at the size of the wire.
I've used that for a hammer before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can get in there. Hey, Henny, go get it. Henny, go get it. Moss, go get it. This machine's been sitting here for about a year now. So things it needs. I think the hydraulic hose is leaking or it's up underneath. So we gotta look at that. Gotta put air in the tire. Needs new batteries, they're totally shot. The key switch does not start the machine, it gives it power, but you gotta jump start the starter to get it rolling. Like to get some of the lights working on it. I'm not totally worried about the glass that's missing. All right. Yeah! Got it. There's a hydraulic leak right there. That's safely up there now. I wonder if it's this line here. Oh, it is too, look. That line's leaking. That was probably the easiest fix I ever did. totally broke off. We gotta fix that. There it is. Come off, but it's heavy. Whoa! Damn, I might have to lift the boom up. Ow! Oh. Oh, you're putting that gun out right there. Better.
I mean, if you do end up with some spots like this, it won't be so bad.
All right, that wasn't good. Blew a hydraulic line, putting this don't catch on fire. I was chipping away at this concrete over here and she just blew a line. I was just gonna paint this thing too. Look at all this now. Darn it. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, I thought it was overheating at first. I looked at the temperature gauge and it says 180, which I knew that, but I don't think this will light on fire at this point. Question is, where's the line that blew? Probably that big one down there for the hydraulic cooler. I looked all about 30 seconds and there it is right there. Runs up to here. Oh, all right. It just slides on a nipple. It's not even a hydraulic fitting I have to get made. Cut those zip ties. See how much fluid's in this. See how good I did with my, let's see how good I did with guessing. 6 foot. Hey, that's pretty good. Well, I stayed above water with this one. It was only 40 bucks. Probably the cheapest part I ever bought. See, this goes right through here. Oh! Right in my eye. I think this is for like an overflow. Let's see. I mean, that could go down in the tank though. I don't know.
There you go. Man that can solve this. Mike's Powerhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's your problem.
Rust in it, water gone in it.
It's shot. Yeah, I think so. Full of.
Look at the dust coming out of it.
Yeah, it's shot.
Alright, there's the problem. Get this hooked up, charging here. It's nice that it turns with the key now. Exhaust is just falling off. Even from the front, that looks perfect. That's a nice, look how nice that fits. So we'll get that welded up quick, and that's one more thing done on this. Alright, so that's done. Next thing we need to do is an oil change, so let's go ahead and get that done. Which I wanted to use the downriggers and lift this thing in the air to do it, because I thought that would be funny, but it's in the garage now, and we still have to mess with this antifreeze leak, which we found was coming from the heater core hose because it hit the drive shaft. So still got to fix that. I don't have the part for that, so we're gonna go ahead. I just want to get this thing done. So, well, that came off easy. That's gonna be a mess. Andrew was kind enough to give me all the books. So what we want to do is find what fluid the transmission takes. Book shows you about everything. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Well, I'll let that sit overnight, but in the meantime, I want to get up in here and fix this antifreeze line for the heat. So you can see where it came down and hit the drive shaft. Where was it? Oh, right here. Oh, kind of. Right there. So that was the overheating problem. That's an easy fix. Keep going. Are you? Tons of room under there, and this thing's like jammed up. Okay. That's better. I'm the one that made the clamp too tight. That's the worst part. I'm the one that did that. Make me struggle more. Wire is so annoying, right? Get out of my way. Well, zip tie it like up here or something, but zip tie it to that one. That run up here. Stay away from that drive shaft. Coupler. Oh yeah, that was the way to go. Nice. Alright. These top hat heaters work good, except the stupid tank keeps freezing up. Look. Unbelievable. I'm just gonna keep it right on top there like that. That way it just heats itself. A new cap too for this, because you know every time you take it apart it falls apart. And usually buy the mixture yourself, you get 2 gallons out of it, but I guess they have a shortage of antifreeze because I literally bought everything they had on the shelves. I think I'm gonna have to start the machine up and let it flow. It's saying it's there. It's supposed to be here. There's no way. But look how clean it is. That's good. No signs of water now. Nice new equipment here. What do I want to buy today? Excavators. Well, I'm just here to get paint, but tempting. Well, you can't pass up a hat at a John Deere dealer, right? Alright, just construction yellow paint. You said from 92 and older, I think he said. The color's different. Right, because this is it's a 1990 310C backhoe I'm doing. What is that? Oh, what's this say right here? 1992.
Yeah, 92 and above is that one. 92 and below would be the old construction.
But you don't have any old, right?
Probably not. Yeah. Oh, yes, we do. There's old construction in there.
Because it's like a 1990 or 89 backhoe.
So yeah, then it would be the old construction yellow.
Alright. Yeah, see the difference here? So this is 1992 and newer, and this is older than 1992. Right? Parts manufactured before. So if you guys are painting old equipment, make sure you check that out. Slide these in here. I think. See if this is gonna work. I think. Come on. I got it. Could there be more paint in the freaking threads? Wow. See you later. Take it off, see ya. Just like that. One thing Andrew asked me to do when I bought this machine, he said, you got to save the sticker. And this is, I guess when he worked at the post office, he had this made. So. Must gotta go up. This must be bent a little bit or something. Oh, you got it? Sweet. Right, yeah, right? It's a lock nut. I don't want to go too crazy. It's tight. So that's the only bad thing. See how it droops like if you're holding a wrench, or I guess I can hold it like this too. Like you gotta get it on there first. Oh. That's a little bit of a pain in the butt. Like, I wish it was stiffer, you know? That goes like that. That's it. That. We go way back with this. Way up like that. All right, this is a little overkill. 4x4. I gotta get maybe a 2x4 I can stick in here. The hole's already there, but I guess. I'm gonna go right there with it. Off. I'm just looking at this when I bring this roof back down, because right now I got it wedged up. I'm gonna be down to like here, I think. So this light's gonna hit that light. So I gotta put these upside down. The other way. Gotta go like that. Really? Well, I should have got that on camera. Darn. Just dropped the light. Jeez. Look at that. So what I had to do was, and this is another thing I like about this actually, if I shut the key switch off, like say you leave the lights on by accident, if I shut the key switch off, watch, kills the lights. So that's cool. What I had to do, I jumped a wire from the key switch to the light switch, because for some reason the light switch, the wire that went to the fuse, like the fuse had power but that didn't. So anyway, I just jumped the wire to that. Once I got power to this, I checked the wires in the back, found the power wires. Long story short, got all this hooked up, shrink, you know, everything done right. Ran a wire up through here, hooked everything up. So I don't have flashers or nothing, I don't need them. Check this out. We got lights. Those are nice and bright. And not only in the front, but we got lights in the back. How do you like that? Man, they are bright, boy. Woo! Heck yeah. We're ready to go to work. Important to get all that dirt off there, you know. And you know, this is kind of rough too. Like I sanded this, but you know, this isn't a brand new, you know, brand new steel we're going on here. This is 1990 steel, so I hope this freaking sticks. So that helps, but we got one chance to get this right. We're gonna go right there and work our way down. Right, even to the top of the arm. Oh yeah, that's it. They stick good. Like that stuff makes me nervous, and that's actually the stickers. Well, it could be me a little bit too, but. Wow, this works really good, guys. Really good. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. What is that? Little mark in there. I'm gonna go crazy. Haha. Oh. Check that out. That looks so much better. So right now what I'm doing, I'm actually looking up. Oh, I can kind of see it on that, but I'm actually trying to find where the sticker is. Here's one right here. Oh, you can see it right there. See that sticker? See the decal? And I can see the outline for it right here. So I could just go ahead and, you know, guess and put it on like that and hope that when I lift this up, it works, but which I'm thinking that's probably the right angle, but what I think I'd rather do is fire up the machine and see if I can get it. I think I can, I think with the height of the ceiling in here, 16 feet, I think I could get this thing pretty much straight up and then put the stickers on from there, just so I don't put them backwards or something. And actually, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on. Gotta be straight though. If I'm sitting in the cab looking, I'm pretty good. I always say, we'll get to it. Wow. Look at the difference. Yeah, I wonder if it should. Let's blow that out. All right, got that thing cleaned up pretty well. They're all working. About this, you can see everything's working good. So this is a true four-wheel drive, look. Big chunk of concrete right here. I want to see if this thing will move that. dark enough. I wanted to check these lights, see how bright they are. Awesome. Check the back out. All right, this is a handy machine. You know, a lot of people say backhoes are obsolete, nobody wants them. But I tell you what, I think I just proved that by that piece of concrete. Nothing could move that concrete. I was able to turn around, chip it up, turn back around, and push it out of the way without bringing a skid steer and an excavator. I'm not saying this is better than an excavator or better than a skid steer. I'm just saying it's handy to have around. So if anybody knows where I can get glass for this machine, if you know of any scrapyard or places that sell the glass for this, let me know, because I'm having a hard time finding this front window for it. I looked and looked. I really wanted to install it in this video, but even guys that just do glass around here for equipment cannot get this piece of glass. And they can't cut it either because it's rounded, and this cutout right here, I don't know. So the side window, I was just gonna do like maybe plexiglass on it, but I thought if somebody, you know, I could make something up if I could find the side windows. But the side windows actually, there's hinges on here, so they're supposed to open up. Apologize about the wind right now. And then the back window is supposed to have a bracket, like this is stationary here, and then up top would swing up and attach to the roof. So yeah, I need parts to change the glass, and I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on it either. So if somebody, you know, there's a parts machine or, you know, somewhere that may be reasonable, where, you know, I don't mind spending some money, but I don't want to spend more than the machine's worth. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I got a lot of stuff coming up, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Catch you on the next one.